What's up, guys? Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in once again. So in today's video, I'm gonna take you guys along with the training that I have for my soldiers going on, and then we're gonna talk about some mental health in the Army. All right, stay tuned. One thing I learned, guys, frag U's do not work with this training at all. I had to use my platoon sergeant's uniform because mine was not it.
Mic check. Drowning, take one.
Yeah, stupid.
Squat. Essentially, what you're going to do, you're going to take your pants off. Right? So you'll be treading water in the deep end. You can practice here what you guys touch. You're going to slide your pants off, right? And you're going to button them back up, right? While you're treading water or standing still. Button your pants back up. Right? Go ahead and make that happen. Take your legs, right? Tie it once, right? And then tie it again, right? Everybody like this. You got to be able to fit your head through, so don't tie it too tight. Button your waistband. Keep one hand on here, right? So you take the other hand, you're going to paddle air underneath, right? Just keep shoveling air in there. One hand, right? And I just pick my feet up, and I just float.
Having fun over there, Sariem?
What's up?
Having fun?
Oh, every day. Just sitting here taking a nap.
Float with your uniform. That's a pillow. Keeping your head floating. Right? It's harder this way because this wants to put my head in the water. Feet, man, just floating. I get scared, right? Water starts coming out. I'm like, oh, it's so cold. Man, all my air is coming out. Where am I going? Oh, just paddle more air in there. And pull it tight, right?
What's wrong, Sarge?
Waiting patiently for my turn.
Because he's not, I'm telling you, y'all, let me tell you something about my smoke right here. He is too hyped up. I be having to tell his ass to calm down sometimes. But I don't know, for some reason, wait, did something happen this morning? Some reason he is like monotone. I don't think I like this. No.
I got something to do today.
So we did the drown proof. That probably wore you out. Yeah, you real quiet today. What's up, guys? So today we are doing the heat trainer, the Humvee egress assistant trainer. I hear my platoon sergeant. He's like annoying him right now. Going off of the training that we did yesterday morning. Like if soldiers ever were in a situation where they were, drowning or roll over in the vehicle, they'll have the necessary skills to survive. So that's what we're doing right now. All right, so the first group just went through.
This shit. Oh, let me turn the wheel this way here. There we go. Oh. Roller. Steering wheel's not working. We're steering wheel. Look at this driver. Look at this driver. Oh, I got it right. There we go. Whoop.
This is a bad idea.
Everybody good? Okay, we're not just.
Alright, what's up, guys? It's been a semi-long day. We're gonna get ahead and get into this mental health in the Army talk, okay? So pretty much I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all two personal stories of my own. I broke down crying. I broke down, I went in the bathroom, and I cried to myself. I was stationed in Fort Campbell at the time. Anybody that knows about Fort Campbell, it's a pretty high, the op tempo was extremely high, right? I was a newly promoted E5. I got promoted to sergeant. I was the aerosol PT instructor at the time. I was just trying to increase the numbers, you know, trying to make my commander happy, trying to make everyone above me happy. I was also pursuing my master's as well. You know, I haven't taken leave in about 9 months. I had 5 soldiers up under me. You know, 2 of them were actually getting chaptered and another 2 was getting out the Army. And I only had 1 that was actually solid that could pretty much help me out. So I was burnt out pretty much. You know, I used to roll into formation at like 06:15 and someone stopping me like, hey, you got my leave, or, you know, you see my retirement packet and it's in your inbox or whatever. And it's just like, it was just stressed. I was just stressed out, you know, and my commander at the time, he told me to take 2 weeks of leave. So that's what I did. I took leave and I came back and I was refreshed. And I have to say, you know, you don't want to be all work and no play, guys. Like, I'm telling you, the Army's going to squeeze everything up out of you. It's not going to be no one's fault but your own. So the second story I got, right? I came in the Army. It's my first duty station in September. Went through aerosol school in November. I deployed in December, guys. I actually deployed Christmas Eve. All right? That was my first time being out the country. I can honestly say that was like the toughest time I ever had in the Army. Like, I look back on it, that's the toughest time ever. Like, you know, I don't think I'll experience anything like that again because I'm pretty much accustomed to being away and everything that deployment came with. But at the same time, man, that was like the most stressful time of my life. I actually did go to behavioral health. So behavioral health is just, for those of you who do not know, behavioral health is one of the services that the Army provides. And I don't want to make it seem like the Army don't provide services, because the Army do. You know, we have chaplain, you got behavioral health, you got NFLAC, you know, so you have those services that you can utilize. But honestly, that's not what I needed. I needed something else. I needed something different. And I'm gonna get into that in a second. And you guys gotta understand, like, you have a lot of soldiers. Like, even now, I'm here stationed in Korea. You know, I have soldiers in my platoon that this is their first time being away from home. They're 19, 20 years old. You know, they pretty much have some tough times too. You know, you as a leader have to understand that. You know, you got to take care of them soldiers, you know, because if I'm going through some, you know, I'm like, who's to say that they not, you know? Even now that what we're going through now, this pandemic, right? It's been tough. You guys, we was on lockdown for 3 months. 3 months, we could not leave. We had to stay on post. You know, and I'm grateful for that because I felt like I was really safe, and I understand that the Army need to protect the force. And at the same time, mentally, it was tough. It was tough mentally, you know. And it's not just the pandemic that we're dealing with. You know, we're dealing with a lot of things back at home. And, you know, a lot of soldiers here, they were not able to PCS. It affected their homes, you know, their marriages and their relationships with their loved ones. Like, you know, birthdays missed, anniversaries missed. They not dealing with it properly. They just gonna lash out, and it's gonna affect everything. It's gonna affect the mission. It's gonna affect soldiers. It's gonna affect their marriages. Just pretty much spiral out of control. So it's like it's a balance, right? But everyone says, oh, it's a balance, but they don't really explain how. It's like I have several priorities, right? I got things going on here, I got things going on back at home, and I have me I have to take care of. I want to give 100% to each priority because they're all important. When you in that space of dealing with things at work, you know, you want to make sure that once you start dealing with things going on back at home, you want to make sure that the things going on back at work is not affecting what's going on back at home. And I be having to jump in and out of mental spaces sometimes in the dime, and it's like, it's hard to manage, you know. Another thing about that too is I live at work. Like, my room where I'm at right now is literally about a quarter mile from here. I walk to work, and there's no separation from the two. So sometimes, you know, some fragmentations might happen, and my entire day gonna change, right? I mean, for the most part, yeah, I know I'm gonna do PT. I know when I'm gonna go to the field and things like that. There has been plenty of times where like that fragmentation will come in and just switch everything up. So it's like, hey, sometimes I'm dealt a wild card, and I just gotta respond. Dealing with things back at home, you gotta understand. I'm 13 hours ahead of those in America. Some of them I'm 16 hours ahead if you're on the West Coast. So it's like when I'm going to bed, you guys are just now waking up, and vice versa. And so say for example, I'm having a great day, and then, you know, say for example, my spouse calls me and they're like upset about things, and they either, you know, they want to vent to me, but I'm not in that space. I'm just now waking up. It's 6 a.m. over here, but it's 5 p.m. over there. It's like, and they're in the middle of their day, and I'm just now starting, you know, and it's like, I'm not trying to hear that. You have to understand that not everyone's going to be in that same space as you, especially, you know, thinking about the time of the day that they're in to deal with that issue. I have your support system, yes, but it's not going to be the same as it was because you're not even in the same time zone. They're not going to be available to you like they used to be. So now I'm going to tell you guys about this online counseling service that I've been using. It's called BetterHelp. All right, listen, I'm not going to tell you guys to use nothing that I don't use myself. I've been using it for the past 5-6 months, and it's been helping me tremendously, right? Especially with mental health, everything that's going on in this world. It's just been a great asset for me. BetterHelp is an online counseling service. They offer 4 ways to receive licensed counseling. Okay, you can get it through video chat, phone calls, live chat, and message. They also offer in different languages if that fits your needs. They also have financial aid for those who qualify. And this has been, honestly, it's been a huge help. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Also, I'm gonna hook you guys up with my link. Use this link right here. So we're gonna go to BetterHelp.com/Ivory White. So you'll see my little picture right there saying I partner with BetterHelp, and then you just go through the thing. So pretty much they offer it for individual counseling, couples counseling, which is a plus, and teenage counseling. I'm just gonna randomly put male, my age. Let's see, I'm gonna put 25. Put in a relationship. Put no for religious. You know, see, look, boom. Do you feel your mental health is being impacted by coronavirus outbreak? Of course it is. Everybody's is. Another thing too I want to add, you guys, listen. This is not a crisis hotline, all right? If you guys need help, you guys in a crisis, call 911. This ain't it, right? And you go to a questionnaire, and they pretty much ask more and more questions to screen you, right? Because they're trying to narrow it down to get you the best licensed counselor ever. You want a questionnaire part, right? You get to a portion where it tells you, okay, anything else you want to add in for the counselor to know or whatever, right? Put everything in there, right? That's what I did anyway. Everything that I was going through, everything that was bothering me, no matter how little or small it is, I filled that thing up. And I needed somebody to talk to, and I wanted to make sure the right person talked to me. So I laid it all out on the table. I was completely honest about it because I want the right counselor to know what they're getting themselves into, because I'm feeling like, hey, I got a lot of heavy baggage that I need help unloading, and you're not going to get that if you're not being completely transparent with your counselor. Another great thing about it too is if you don't like your counselor, you could choose another counselor. You know, like when I had said earlier in my story, right, I said that I needed something different. Your counselor that you're going to get, they're going to respond to you within 24 hours, sometime faster. For me, in my case, it was a little better because, you know, different time zones. And like, you know, I'll get up in the middle of the night stressed out, and I'll just message my counselor, you know, right there. Where it's like, you know, in the Army, you know, you got to set up appointments and everything like that. When, you know, I need to talk to somebody like right now, like at least within 24 hours, you know. At the same time, yeah, do I rather someone to sit down and talk to? Absolutely. Me personally, I do. Given my situation, I'm out the country, you know, I want somebody to talk to. This works. Like I remember times when I was in the field, stressed out from something going on back at home, and I'm at work in the field, and like I'll just step to the side and just message my counselor real quick, you know. Like I use this thing for real. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, let me know what else you guys want to see. You know, write in the comment section what you think, what else you want, other videos you want to see. You know, I'm trying to give you guys as much as possible. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, like, comment on it, let me know what's up, and I'll see you guys next time.